Hi Sacred Souls, welcome to my channel Sacred Intuition 111. And let's get into this. And this is so super special because, as you notice, I have a couple decks. The Harmonious Tarot, that is not new. I finally got the Tattoo Tarot that I always enjoyed, but then I didn't feel called to really get it. But when I saw that there is a mini edition from it, I had to get it. So for the masculine side, because we're gonna do a Sacred Soul mirror reading, where we are going to explore with the Lenormand what the masculine energy is currently going through, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and third level, I'm not sure what we're going to look into, whether it's the intention or what's happening next. I think it's going to be a what's happening next. And we have the blue owl and we have the wild owl, Lenormand. They're slightly different. We're going to clarify with the Tattoo Tarot for the masculine side and the Harmonious Tarot with the feminine side. I'm actually really happy that I finally have two decks that are equally small. Okay, that's interesting. Which card? Oh, Five of Swords, underlying energy. And the Fool, okay. I know, because I actually put it out, but it didn't start recording right away. I know that I saw this card. It's the Moon. And it's the Eight of Cups. And for the feminine, yes, I saw the Key. And in the middle, we're going to use this Lenormand deck as the connecting energy. So let's see what's coming through. And I got these two cards, and that's the Rider, the Messenger, and the Lilies. This is very interesting because we have the root and the sacral chakra here. So the two lower chakras. And it actually does talk about, well, traditionally, it talks about like there is like a message of peace or something is coming into movement or moving in that direction. It says here, new goals and challenges, okay? That can actually strengthen the vitality of the soul. Neue Ziele und Herausforderungen. So, very interesting. The number 33 might be relevant here, and the number 23. With the lilies, it also talks about like peace and harmony, but especially through regular self-care and spiritual rituals that actually enhance the personal peace and happiness and contentment. Kultiviere Frieden und Harmonie in deinem Leben durch regelmäßige Selbstfürsorge und spirituelle Rituale, die persönlichen Frieden und Zufriedenheit fördern. Okay, I'm gonna put it back because we're gonna have a look in a second. And wait, what's underneath? I didn't see. Ooh, the fox and the woman. Oh, wow. That means this masculine is definitely in their fields when it comes to women. And the fox in combination with the key, that means like a clever solution is on its way. Or something that was sneaky is being resolved. No way. Interesting. And that's the throat chakra. And it's talking about openness and honesty. To handle mistrust and deceit. Trustful relationships can improve the psychological health. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm gonna drop down in the comment section probably when the reading starts, but anything that's happening before the reading is also a message in itself. Let's get into this. Ooh. What's the overall connecting energy between the masculine and the feminine energy at this time? The sun. Oh, wow. The solar plexus. Now at 21, maybe 12 might be important for you. It's also the Ace of Pentacles card. And it talks about optimism and happiness, and that this is needed for the soul to heal. Okay. Yeah, and to celebrate like successes. I love that this is the connecting energy. Wow. Okay. And it's the masculine energy, if I'm completely honest. So we shall see. Let's put this here. Let's start with the masculine. What is the overall energy of the masculine? That's the connecting energy. And what's the overall energy of the masculine? Yeah, way too many. Can't take them all. What's the overall energy? Now I'm hearing taken. Okay, we have the sky, we have the flower bouquet, we have the letter, and we have the dog. Oh, wow. This person the overall energy is that someone is getting ready to communicate rather abruptly. Okay. That's wild. But that's a secret, okay? That's a secret that they are keeping. What's the overall energy of the feminine energy? What's the overall energy? What's the overall... No way. The book, the ring, and the letter. Underneath the deck is the woman and the fox. Huh. Okay, one message that I'm getting is that either the overall energy is that the feminine energy is ready to close that book on a connection and to actually communicate it. Or the feminine is awaiting a message to find out that a connection is ended out. Because I saw the woman and the fox, so it could have been also about if the masculine energy is involved with another feminine energy. Okay, let's see. What is the connecting energy when it comes to the head space? What's the connecting energy in the head space? The fox. Interesting. Okay. And the heart. Now that is intriguing. Because, I mean, the sun also talks about like revealing something. And thinking about, yeah, both the feminine and the masculine are actually thinking about being more open and honest. And to build like a trusted relationship. Beautiful. Okay. What's going on in the headspace of the masculine? What's going on in the headspace of the masculine? Now that's interesting. There's only one card. And the house. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to clarify this with tarot. what is this snake in the head? And literally, because I said the snake in the head, is like someone manipulated this person. And this person is thinking about it. 3 of coins and the devil. You cannot make this up. If you know that your person has been involved with another person, this person is now actually getting the clarity. And that's why they might actually be communicating with you, because the dog is a soulmate card. For some reason, this masculine energy, even if it's not a romantic partner, this could also be a mother, right? Or a negative friend, female, male in body, I don't care, who was playing devil's advocate and who definitely had a very fox-like energy. And this is so odd because I've bought a fox, like a little fox figurine, and I wanted to put it on this side, but I decided it doesn't fit there and it doesn't look good, so I moved it to a different place. Now that's interesting. Okay. Underneath the deck, 10 of Wands. Yeah. This has become burdensome. I do feel guided to put this here because it just fits. And the Knave of Wands, the Page of Wands. Someone is getting ready to take action. And it is about the home, the stability, and something that is like a foundation. So this is because they actually have a snake at home, right? Why am I getting that maybe one masculine might actually have an actual snake, like the animal? Okay, very specific. But for most of you, it is about, and now being drawn to the locked gates. Like you don't know what is going on behind the locked gate. And this is what this person is thinking about. That is so wild. So this person is definitely thinking about an external influence in their life that has a very significant role as they've been working with this person, okay? Interesting. So what is the feminine thinking about? Huh. That's interesting. Because the lucky clover, right? And it talks about, oh wow, we have double 6 energy. We have the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. And what I heard immediately from my spirit guides was that this separation was actually lucky. It was actually for the highest good. Yeah, it was protection, because the bear is also about protection. That bear looks a bit weird. It kind of looks like a werewolf. The bear and the wolf. Interesting. Very, yeah. And the bear also talks about the past. The feminine is actually thinking about how everything is balancing out in the right divine timing. And also, the feminine is thinking about also leaving that tower, right? Because I don't think it's only the masculine energy that might have taken a step back, but I also believe that the collective of sacred soul connections that I'm picking up on today, that also the feminine took a step back. Because you had to. You didn't, there was no other choice. And if you know, and this is so odd that I got this, right? Because with this snake and the other woman, Or the fox and the other woman. Was it fox? Well, anyway, whatever it was like quite a toxic energy. And I immediately felt that it wasn't this feminine's energy. So the overall energy is, oh my, it's the closing out and the message about karmic contracts ending. Wow. Okay, let's see with the tarot. Will the Lucky Clover and the Tower tell us about it? What is this about? The Four of Cups. It's about a missed opportunity. Yeah, honestly, you cannot make this up. And the Death card. Even though this feminine energy was resistant to it at first, and maybe also for a long time, it very much depends how long you've been in separation, because this is going to differ for each and every one of you. For some of you, it might have been 7 months, 7 years, maybe up to a year, maybe a little over a year. Take it how it resonates, okay? Maybe 4 months, 4 years, 4 weeks, 7 weeks, right? Or your separation started on the 7th of a day, or the 4th of someone, or the 19th, the 2nd, right? The 13th, 27th, 26th, 25th. Whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to name it, right? But what the feminine is actually realizing now, what they perceived as a missed opportunity before, it was actually the greatest opportunity for the feminine energy, because it led straight into their transformation. This separation was needed, this isolation, and this also coming home to oneself and actually really embracing the feminine in their self. It was lucky. And it was about equal give and take. It was about reciprocity. And it was also about learning boundaries, because the Tower for me also talks about boundaries. And we have the 2 and we have the 19, which is the High Priestess and the Sun. And this is the intuitive guidance that this was for the highest good. Very interesting. And you are very much right now, I would not think that the 2 of you are being completely aligned, because I feel this masculine energy definitely still has to clear up a third party, whatever that is. It could also be the snake in the grass, could also be a work contract, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be like a friend, family, or lover. Even though I strongly get it for most of you that are resonating with this message. And this is about providing you clarity as to what is going on right now. What do you need to know? And there's a reason why I haven't been doing this for quite some time. Not like this, okay? And it's the closing, the book is closed. There were markers, yeah, set, but look, it's also about that this contract with the masculine and the feminine energy at this time was being put down, even though the marker has been set to return back to it, right? But it's a message in itself. And yes, the feminine might have been resistant to it at first. Of course. Why wouldn't they be, right? Okay, let's get into this. The heart space that is connecting the 2 of you. And that is also, it is so interesting, because it's also like, for the feminine is more about trusting oneself. While the masculine energy is really about needing to figure out who can they truly trust, who is really meant for them in their life as friends, family, lovers, work, right? Okay, I see the moon. Okay. Now I'm talking to the moon. What's the heart connecting energy between the masculine and the feminine? What is the heart collecting? Okay. Heart connecting energy between the masculine and the feminine. What is the heart connecting energy? Wait, I have to keep shuffling, but it's the coffin. Okay, it's the transformation or the ending. But I had to flip it up, but I just saw it, so I had to see it. There it is. The open book. No way. And that's an additional card. It's the pregnant woman. Okay, this is quite interesting. That is... It's about taking care of oneself. This is the, how you say it? It's the third eye chakra. You might resonate with the color of indigo. Wow. Both are craving in the heart space an environment that does not only feed the mind, but also the soul and the heart. Both want something that is expanding, okay? All right, very, very interesting. I like this. So, what does this masculine feel in the heart? Also when it comes to, well, in general. I would assume it's for the feminine. Interesting that it's only one, and it's the clouds. And the stork. The masculine is very unsure in their heart whether a new beginning is possible, right? But we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Maybe the month of June and January, July, or August are relevant. Especially if this person has been entangled with someone, then they wouldn't know how to open up, I guess. Oh, wow. High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength. Okay, this reading is getting really, really interesting. Wow. In their heart space, there is no karmic or third party. In their heart space, they think only about the feminine. They see you as the High Priestess, the Empress, the Queen of Cups. And they're currently thinking about and feeling in their heart that they need to find the strength. Yet they don't know yet in their heart how to do it, how to get the clarity, to take that leap, to find the strength to come forward. Now I had to yawn, and that's a releasing energy. It's the release of stress. This person is really stressed out. In their heart, they have like lots of stress going on. The King of Wands, you cannot make this up, double confirmation. This person is wanting to take action, and they feel it in their heart that they have to and that they should. Yet, I don't think that they're yet clear on how to do it. The clouds is also an X energy. So if you've already been in a relationship or at least dated or some kind, then they want like a new beginning with someone from the past, right? If you've never dated or anything, then it's that they are unclear how to start over with the person who actually has their heart. Wow, I can't believe that I'm yawning this much now. This is wild. Okay, let's see. For the feminine, what is in their heart space? Feminine energy. What is in their heart space? The Sun. Oh, wow. That's about clarity and happiness. Ooh, and the forward movement with the Rider and a decision. If you already heard about something that a karmic contract has been ending out, then it is about like the that it makes you really happy in your heart as you feel that your wish is coming towards you and that a decision is being made. Otherwise, if you don't know of a karmic contract like ending, a third party, then it is about having an open heart and going towards your wish, starting again, and also being very open to receive the masculine energy. Let's see. The Sun and the Rider. Yeah, no way. Can you make this up? The King of Wands again. King of Wands, King of Wands. You cannot make this up. This feminine has really gone through their glow up, their transformation. This feminine energy is grounded. This feminine energy is in their receptive era. This feminine is open. This feminine is open to what is giving equally. This feminine is open for reciprocity, and this feminine is open to be approached by a true masculine energy that is taking action. Six of Cups, you cannot make this up. That was underneath the deck. That's a reunion energy. But what I do notice is that the feminine has really gotten the clarity and seems to be very strongly in their power. While with the masculine energy, there is still some murkiness. There's still quite a lot on their plate. They are on their way and they're realizing where they went wrong. They know what they have to cut out. Yet, I don't think that this person is sure what is required of them to come forward. Now, you would think that maybe if you resonate with the feminine energy, well, they just have to come as they are. Yeah, but I don't think that you would accept them the way that they used to be. And in all fairness, you shouldn't, because that wasn't healthy. Because if that is only like the leftover of what was happening, then most definitely you don't want them back in this kind of energy. Okay. What is going to happen in the next 4 weeks, right? And it flipped back around. It's the... What the heck is that? Okay. Well, I guess... Wait, I'm gonna take it for now. But I'm gonna shuffle if there's anything else that wants to jump out. What's going to happen in the next 4 weeks? At first I thought it was the Tower. And I was like, okay. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, makes sense. We have the Factory, I guess. This is like a solid foundation, or, oh, that's not very nice, schwerwiegende Erkrankung, that is like a serious illness. This talks about the crown chakra. Okay. But everything is very good. It talks about creating a harmonious and supportive work environment that is actually enhancing the personal development and contentment. So in German, schaffe ein harmonisches und unterstützendes Arbeitsklima, das die persönliche Entwicklung und Zufriedenheit fördert. And here you have fördere Anpassungsfähigkeit und Belastbarkeit, sei offen für Veränderung und lerne mit Ungewissheit umzugehen, um deine psychische Stärke und Flexibilität zu erhöhen. It's about enhancing your adaptability and your endurance and to be open for changes and to learn to work with uncertainty to improve your psychic strength, like your mental strength and flexibility. And that's the sacral chakra. Someone is creating this. Someone is creating something from the 5D and creating it into the 3D. There is a change of lifestyle occurring here. The stork in itself is about a change, a relocation, or a new beginning. And the factory is about like really putting in the work. I love this. So for most of you, this could actually happen in the next 8 to 11 days, maybe even, 12 days, sorry. Well, within the next 3 weeks, to be fair. 21 days. Okay. Beautiful. I wonder if you can still see it. Well, you can see it enough. I'm going to move it slightly down. Well, it's not really making a huge difference, but yeah. And we have that's the heart chakra. We have the fishes, and it talks about like going deep in your emotions as well. So very beautiful. That is already, okay. So what to expect from the masculine energy in the next 4 weeks? What's going to happen? What's going to happen in the masculine energy in the next 4 weeks? Okay. Wow. Oh, ouch. Oh, I don't like this. Because I remember that the mice and the tree can also talk about sickness. And that I do not like. We have a double 7 energy because of the 7 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. But since it fell towards the snake, the message that I've gotten was that, well, 2. Okay. Either they're eating away on what they have grown and built with the snake energy, whoever that snake energy is, or whatever the snake energy is. Or, what was the other one? Now I forgot the other one. That's wild. Maybe it's coming back to me in a second. Crap. What was the other one? I should have said it out. And because said it out loud and I immediately thought of it. Oh, okay, yeah. If they're not cutting out the snake energy, even though they know it's burdening them, then it's very likely that this masculine energy is going to become very, very sick. If they don't create like a healthy environment, then there is going to be a change, but a change for the worse. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. The mice and the tree. Tell me about the mice and the tree. Ace of Wands. Okay. We have the World and the Six of Swords. Okay, that's beautiful. That means like closing out a cycle. Okay, so it's more aligned with the message that I've gotten. Okay, no, and the Emperor. Okay, perfect. No, this person is actually getting rid of whatever illusion there was in order to put in this work here and to create this change. But I'm not gonna lie, it's going to require a lot of work on their part to break through, okay? Because that is not easy. And they know they have to communicate and they cannot watch from the shadows any longer. So what is happening? Oh, just kidding. Oh, okay. Yeah, this person is definitely setting sail, because they have found the Northern Star and it's coming in the right timing. No way, with the communication. And that's the key. To do what? To unlock the book. Look! To actually reopen that book. Uh-huh. Yeah, because that sneakiness is being put to rest. Because they're coming forward to have that contract. Can you make this up? No, you cannot. That is like, that is wild. Okay, that is beautiful. I'm not sure whether this is really going to happen in the next 4 weeks. I really hope it for anyone who's watching this. But they're definitely going to take action towards it. Okay? So, because it seems like a lot, right? Maybe I shouldn't have limited it. I'm sorry. Because, yes, just speak it into existence. No way. You also have the tree. Well, I stopped shuffling. Yeah, right. Don't worry. It's not that you're dying. The tree, the transformation, and the child. The coffin, sorry. And the child. Wow. In the next 4 weeks, like, honestly, this feminine energy is really self-focused, but in a very positive, empowering way. Like, what it says here is that in the next 4 weeks, you continue to grow. You continue to become even more. And this is what is creating this new beginning. You are also healing and transforming your inner child. That's what I'm getting specifically for the feminine energy. And that is beautiful, because in this warm energy that you're in, you are also attracting in your sacred soul bond. What is this? The tree, the coffin, and the child. Tell me about the tree, the coffin, and the child. Interesting that it fell onto the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the King of Pentacles. You know what I just heard my spirit guide say? Releasing the connection to receive the person who is meant to build this connection. Page of Wands. Wow. And my stomach growled. I'm so sorry. I'm also reparenting your inner child. And the Ten of Pentacles also can talk about a family. It could also be that the feminine energy is also healing a father issue or a father dynamic that they have. Okay. Wow. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it right here. Even though I don't want to. I actually don't want to. It's like so sad because, but it's so beautiful. No, 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 no. We have to leave it right here. But I think I'm gonna record another reading now. Using the Tattoo Tarot. I'm really intrigued by it. The feminine, by the way, is also really creating this harmonious environment for themselves, but also within themselves. And that is creating this adaptability and flexibility that is attracting in this incredible change. Yeah. Maybe it's also a reprogramming of what you learned from a parental home with the 10 of Pentacles on the reverse. Okay? Anyway, I'm sending you all the very best. If you vibe, please hit a like and subscribe. And follow for more. Take care. Bye-bye.